everyone, so today I am here to do a currently reading video. Now, I have already read 14 things this month. I honestly just don't know what to read anymore, if I'm completely honest. I'm just like, wow, I read so many things. But I'm really in a reading mood, so I do want to kind of continue my train of reading. But I did figure I would give a currently reading video just because my currently reading is completely different from my TBR video at the beginning of the month. So I'm gonna go into what I'm currently reading. So the book that I'm actually in the middle of is Renegades by Marissa Meyer. I'm currently like 55 pages into this and it's a 500-page book, so who knows, this might take me the rest of the month because I am going back to school in like 2 days. So this might take me the rest of the month, who really knows. I'm reading this. So far I'm just not that impressed with the beginning of it, but I hope it gets better. I hope it gets better. Had the thing that I hate with like the kids who are like way smarter than they should be, because like a 6-year-old knows how to use a gun and understands the like concept of death at the very beginning of this book. Like, you don't know 6-year-olds if you are writing a 6-year-old like this. But yeah, hopefully this doesn't take me the rest of the month, and I can read some other stuff. So I have a couple of books that I'm like picking between. So I have Valley of the Dolls by Jacqueline Susan, which is one of my like top books to read in 2018. And maybe I'll get to this. I don't really know. I'm kind of in the mood for it. I recently read Invisible Monsters by Chuck Palahniuk, and I just really didn't like it, but it made me go, this kind of seems like what Valley of the Dolls has always been described to me as, but Valley of the Dolls is probably way better. So it kind of made me spark some interest in me to read this. Plus this is, again, one of the books that I really want to read by 2018, so might just get a jump on it. I also am thinking of picking up The Circle by Dave Eggers. This is one of those books that I'm very like on the fence of if I even want to read or not. So I might pick it up and just give it a chance, give it like 50 to 100 pages and decide. I don't really know. This is one of those books that I picked up from a used bookstore and like I think I want to read it, but I've heard such mixed things that it always affects me. But I mean, I always want to give books 50 pages or so. And then I also have a couple of books on my Kindle that I kind of want to get to. I might be doing a buddy read, I'm not really sure, with Graham for Born by Jeff Vandermeer. I'm not sure. We're definitely going to do a buddy read for this. I don't know if it's going to be by the end of January, but that might happen. This is a book that I honestly picked up on a whim because it was on a Kindle Daily deal. And I've now been seeing it everywhere and hearing amazing things about it, and I finally read the synopsis and it sounds so good, so good. So I'm really excited for this one. As well as, I did a poll on Twitter a little bit ago and a lot of people said to read Eliza and Her Monsters, which is a YA contemporary kind of story that a lot of people have been really liking recently. It's another one of those books that I just kind of bought on a Kindle Daily deal because why not? It's 99 cents. This, I believe, is about a girl who, like, writes fan fiction or, like, a comic or something, and she's anonymous online, so people don't know who she is, and then the boy who, like, is her biggest fan comes to her school. I might be wrong on that. I'm not totally sure, but I hear it's really, really good book for people who have an online presence because you kind of get that, like, similarity to the main character. So, yeah. Maybe I'll read this. Don't know. I'm also kind of interested to read The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, another YA contemporary book that I picked up on a whim from Kindle Daily Deals. I heard mixed things about it, but I low-key wrote a story that is like almost identical to this. I'm a big writer. I've written 4 novels and I write short stories all the time. And I wrote a short story a couple years back that is literally this plot. I literally wrote a story about a boy who goes on a grand tour of Europe. I don't know if it was the same time period. I don't know when this one was set during, and he's like a brat and he falls in love with one of the people that he meets on his tour and like forces them to come along and like they fall in love and it's cute. And I was like, this person took my story. But no, it's obviously not like my story. I didn't do anything with it. It's literally just saved on my computer somewhere. But I am interested to read this just because I'm like, I want to see how she managed to pull it into a like 400-page novel, because that was like a 20-page short story. So yeah, that's why I'm interested in this one. And those are all of the books that I'm kind of debating between. If you guys have any recommendations on what to pick up out of that stack of books, definitely tell me down in the comments, because again, I have been reading so much that I'm kind of like, whoa, what do I read next? Because I already have my TBR for February kind of set, so I don't want to dip into that yet. But I don't know what to read. So yeah, definitely tell me down in the comments below if you've read any of these books and which ones I should pick up next. Anyways, I love you all and I'll see y'all soon. Bye!